Ahoy gamers, and welcome back to Diablo 1 Hellfire as we play through on our monk. That's a hardcore, so if he dies he gets deleted and we start over again. So in this episode we slowly make our way through the depths of hell still, making it all the way through to floor 14. On the way we find some really annoying new mobs called the lava moors. We also come across an elite monster, a quest monster called the Warlord of Blood. It was quite tough to take out. It dropped a lot of loot, but without further ado, let's jump in. And we are back as the monk, back into the world of Diablo, as we are fighting our way through hell itself. We are on Sniper Firewall. So we are playing obviously Diablo 1 on Hellfire. Oh, it's a guardian. Looks more like a fire demon. Okay, he's definitely a guardian. Fire. Yeah. So I keep getting distracted. So we're making our way through hell itself, towards Diablo as we try and save the town of Tristram. We're playing as my monk, who is now currently level 19. And to add a bit of context, this I think is my maybe 4th character in Diablo 1 Hellfire. That is. My warrior died I think on level 14. My rogue died on level 1 or maybe 2. My mage also died very early on. So this has been, well, this feels like the most successful character so far. Although obviously I haven't caught up with the other, with my warrior. This does seem like the one that's going to do it is going to make it. Saying that, I am losing a lot of health to these guardians because there's a lot of fire. However, they are going down relatively quickly, but they are obviously throwing a lot of fire at me. So I did have to use a potion there just in cases. So I've actually finally done a bit of research on this game. So what episode is this? Maybe 14.
Where would I put this?
And I've never done any research on this. I've got fungal tone still. I did the research on exactly how big the game is. So apparently it goes down to 16 floors. So my warrior was very close before he perished. 16 floors, so obviously I'm on floor 12, so I've got 4 more floors. So slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. Rejuvenation potion, I'll take that. As well as I didn't realise this Hellfire was, because obviously I got this game off of GOG, Good Old Games, and I didn't realise that Hellfire was, I had a feeling it was like some form of expansion, but I didn't know. So there's a few extra features in this, which I didn't actually really know about. One of them being obviously this monk is an additional character, so it wasn't there on the base game, which is fine. Obviously the monk is probably more well thought of rather than the others. But there's also 2 additional zones, which kind of shout out to some of the comment of my previous video. I can't. Well, shout out to GGD2M. Do appreciate it. But there's 2 zones, which one is a crypt, one is essentially the hive, which I will be looking at that. Well, the hive should be able to get into. It requires me to get a bomb from a character in Tristram, and with the bomb I essentially use it to blow open the hive. So I'll be looking at that probably when I get closer to Diablo, when I get closer to finishing the game. So that'll probably be the last thing I do, to be quite honest. Before I go and face Diablo. So I don't actually know what difficulty it's going to be. Whether it's going to be end game, so you should be facing the boss, well, the hive, when you've completed the game already, or however, I just don't know. So I'm going to hold off on that until at least I get to Diablo. So if I do face it and it's designed for end game, I'm at least somewhat there. And keep dropping everything on the floor in town. Seems like the best place. I've not repaired my gear in a while. I know I've just repaired everything in my inventory. A bit annoying, but sell the oil. And indestructible, no, that's okay. Let's see what they've got. See if they've got any better Any better items for me? Staff of the Moon. No, it doesn't do any extra damage. Blessed Crown. I'll lose my strength though, but that's pretty good. That's a lot of armor to increase. Whether it just so I'm going to buy that. Just have a look. So whether it increases my armor overall. So my armor at the moment. So if it increases my armor by 96%, my armor class should go up to around 180. Okay. That means I can't wear my my items. Needs 30 strength for that. 30 strength and 30 strength for that. Which means I need to go up one more level. Then I can try on this crown. Because if this does work and I can, and it bonuses, so if it adds the 96 armor, I should then almost double my armor class to almost 200, which should mean that if I do get hit, I'm not going to die. So that should really bump up my survivability. Well, I'm pretty survivable at the moment.
Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising
That should really bump up my survivability. So I'm just going to go and buy another town portal. Scroll from Adriana. Where is she? There she is.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I can always make sure I have one on my 8 key, so I can just use it in emergency. Ideally before an emergency, because if I'm using it in emergency, something's gone very wrong. Also, still have this quest. I don't know what to do with it. It's about the goat man inside. Well, I met in the crypts. Apparently, he needs me to do something for him. Or he needed me not to kill him. Which obviously I didn't kill him. I could kill him. I don't think I could attack him. So I left him be. But he hasn't come back to help me. Or he's not come back to do anything. Or he may have. I don't know. I've not actually seen anything come of it. Same as that fungal quest. I got a fungal tome. I found some mushrooms on the floor. But I just don't know what to do with it. So I left it. And continue to explore his floor. Okay, I've already been here. It's annoying that I think I mentioned in the previous video that the map, when you get into this hellish areas, the map doesn't really help you with navigating. It's just there. It doesn't. Some areas it's okay, but some it just doesn't really show where you haven't been. It's just a minor nitpick, really. So how close am I to leveling? So I need a little bit more. Should level. I might level this floor. If not, I'll definitely level the next floor. And obviously, I just need a little bit more strength. Positive is obviously putting my attributes in strength. I'll lose a bit of damage because obviously that I'll have overall. If I change my headpiece, I lose 6 strength. No, I should only lose 5 strength if I put all points into strength. I should only lose 5 strength points overall. But increasing my survivability is, well, in my eyes, it's more important than a little bit of strength. If needs be, I can put in a little bit more points into strength later on. That's a lot of fire. I don't really want to be firing in a choke point like that. So I'm going to try and take a couple of these out. That is a lot of fire. That's a lot of damage, as the meme would say. I guess that was a... don't know whether that was unique. I wasn't actually looking. Too busy clicking and trying to not die. Might look at my resistances as well. Resistances, that's C. Okay, fire resistance 37%. Okay, so I do have some resistance. It's nothing major, nothing to call home about, but it's something. Let's keep checking out this area. So I think them hitting me is okay. Like, when I'm in melee range, it's okay. So you have a low chance of hitting me with melee. But I think magic goes off your magic resistance rather than your dodge chance. So I'm getting hit by their magic rather than them trying to swing at me. It's at least what it feels like. Once again, that's some of the research I did do is mainly about the game itself rather than the intricacies of attacking and fighting one another, like the actual combat. I should have researched how combat actually works. But if this goes well, I won't need to research how combat works because I should be moving on to Diablo 2. In theory. Right, so that's a level up, so I can put all my points into strength. And then I can... I don't know what button that is. Oh, okay, if I press V, it comes up with that. Interesting. Now put this on. Right, so that doesn't do my... So I lose 1 damage. And my armor class only goes up by 22. I kind of wanted that. Okay, I lose 1. Okay, fine. I think losing one damage, but my defense going up by 22, my armor going up by 22 is probably better. Now I really shouldn't be dying. I really shouldn't be taking much damage unless it's magic again. Because magic is based off your resistances, not your armor. So we are now tankier, which is good. Just got to try and get into melee range of everything as soon as possible. Try and run in there and go try and face tank kill. That is Scroll of Identity, don't need that. And I believe this bottom part of this lava lake I've not explored. This bottom right hand part, just around here. We'd explore that and we'd go down to level 13. Catching up with where my warrior perished. It'd be nice, well, I would say it would be nice. It'd be interesting to see if we just saw my warrior's deceased body on the floor. It'd be a bit grim, but just tanking all this damage here. At least these guys aren't trying to run away. So my warrior had a really bad time when it came to fighting anything that was ranged. Just because they just kept running away, and I think I got really unlucky that most of the mobs I fought were the Nightkin, who were the boar, essentially the boar people. Boar people? Centaurs. Centaur-ish people. And they were a pain because they would just continually run. And continually run. I think I've been lucky so far in the monk that I've not had that many of those mobs. Saying that I'll probably jinx myself and the next floor will just be lined with them. Okay, I have searched over here. There is a bit of lore here. I'll read this book again. I think it's the same book as what we've read each time we've got to this part. Well, say each time when my warrior got here. But I'd listen to it anyway. Once I organise my bag. Got a teleport. 81 magic. Jeez, I'm never going to be able to use that and drop it. Right, let's listen to this.
Take heed and bear witness to the truths that lie herein, for they are the last legacy of the Horadrim. Nearly 300 years ago, it came to be known that the 3 prime evils of the burning hells had mysteriously come to our world. The 3 brothers ravaged the lands of the East for decades, while humanity was left trembling in their wake. Our order, the Horadrim, was founded by a group of secretive magi to hunt down and capture the 3 evils once and for all. The original Horadrim captured 2 of the 3 within powerful artifacts known as soul stones and buried them deep beneath the desolate eastern sands. The 3rd evil escaped capture and fled to the west with many of the Horadrim in pursuit. The 3rd evil, known as Diablo, the Lord of Terror, was eventually captured, his essence set in a soul stone and buried within this labyrinth. Be warned that the soul stone must be kept from discovery by those not of the faith. If Diablo were to be released, he would seek a body that is easily controlled, as he would be very weak, perhaps that of an old man or a child.
It's quite interesting lore. Yeah, I quite like the Diablo lore. It's really, it's relatively unique. But these, as it started, it was relatively unique.
I must be getting close.
That's a big staircase. I've already seen the staircase leading out, or leading down. It's heading straight there. Oh, it's Spitty Boys. Those Spitty Boys do a fair bit of damage. Don't stand in the acid. That's bad. Acid, bad. Okay, I can already tell this floor is going to be absolutely disgusting. Scroll Town Portal. Was it level 13 I died on? Because these look very much like the mobs that killed me. They killed my warrior. But looking at their names, Steel Lords, and they didn't have any, like, so they hadn't got any kills on them yet. Kind of makes me think that maybe I haven't fought these guys yet. Ooh. Ooh, they do chunk if they can actually, if they manage to hit me, they do a lot of damage. So when I'm fighting those lava mauls as well, I'm going to have to shift fight them. To hold down shift. Just because if I... This game, like a lot of older games, it kind of works in tiles. So if I kill them, they'll drop it. Their poison drops in essentially the square next to me. Ooh. So essentially their lava drops, their poison drops in the square next to me rather than on the square I'm on. Which means that if I accidentally move, I could move into the poison. If I don't move, I won't move into the poison, if that makes sense. So if I hold down shift, I won't move. I can continually bonk them without moving any further closer. But I am sinking in a lot of these potions. So I think the difficulty has very quickly ramped up from where it was previously. It just might be a really unlucky flaw. Getting mixed with those lava mauls and... Yeah, because those lava mauls do a lot of damage. Like... Oh, what was that potion? Potion of mana. No, I don't need mana. Come on, come closer to me. Get bonked. Come on, Steel Lords. So this is it's gonna be interesting. If this difficulty spike continues, I don't think I'm gonna have much of a chance. It's unlike other somewhat like action RPGs. I don't think there's a place I can just go off to and just level or get gear. I'm presuming with Hellfire, with the 2 new zones of the Crypt and the Hive, I guess that is where you'd go and level. So I guess that is a potential for me. That if I'm really struggling with this, I can just go off to one of those zones. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. But if this goes real Pete Tong, I really struggle, I could potentially just go and do the Hive. That's a lot of them. Lucky enough that 1, I've got a fair bit of armor, and 2, I'd have I think it's a high dodge chance or a parry chance. This looks like a very ominous room. I'll take that potion of healing. It's not as good as what I've already got. But if it means that I have to buy another potion, I won't. It'll be good. It's insane how much damage those little spitballs do. Stop spitting at me. I am surrounded here. Lucky enough the melee guys aren't doing me much damage, and the spitters decided to run towards me. That could have been a lot worse. And I need a heart rate monitor on, because this is not good for my health. So that was emotional. I think my next point is going to go into some of our vitality, I think. Give me a little bit more health. So I'm not sure what damage these lava mauls, when they spit at me, I'm not sure what damage that is. Because there isn't, I guess it's just normal magic, so it's not a poison. There's only fire and lightning. So I guess it's just generic magic they're shooting at me. Keep forgetting I've got on my mouse an auto clicker. It'll make life a lot easier when I'm spamming on these mobs. Alright, let's put this final one in. Let's go back to town. Identify everything I've got. Sell everything I've got. And pick up some more potions. Let's not risk. It's not worth the chocolate biscuit at the moment. Alright, let's unidentify everything.
Stay a while and listen.
Right, is that done? Thank you, Deckard Kane. Let's buy some potions as well now.
What ails you, my friend?
Let's... Oh, no, I don't. Elixir Dexter. Ooh. Hang on a second. I believe these are permanent. These elixirs of dexterity and strength. I have a lot of gold on the floor over there. So I could, annoyingly... let's see. Now, I'm pretty sure these are permanent, so I could just stack a load of these. Adds a lot of health points. So I've got a lot of gold on the floor here. A lot of gold.
What can I do for you?
And I'm not sure whether I'll be buying and selling very much. Well, soon. So rather, if I can make myself as strong as possible, I can just essentially buy my way to the end game, maybe. Let's see. Annoyingly, my downward key is sticky. I don't know why. I've cleaned it out. Apparently I haven't. So there's nothing new for me. It's okay. Let's pick up some of this gold. And buy some potions, shall we? I hope they're permanent. I think they are permanent.
What
So
ails you, my friend?
let's see what I can buy off him. Elixir of Magic, don't really care. Okay, I think there's only a set amount of them. So if I can buy his whole inventory of dexterity ones, which I have now done. I've got loads of money left over. Let's buy a couple more full healing potions. There you go, that should be enough. Okay, I didn't realise I actually bought that many. That is a lot of potions. Okay, my chance to hit's gone up again. So I should be hitting every mob when I swing. Now I just need to increase my damage a little bit, which is obviously, that goes with strength. I think my survivability, if I can probably get to about 70 vitality, I'll be relatively happy. Then the rest in strength / dexterity would be good. And I'm just going to drop all my gold again. Like so. Okay, I can't drop it there. Drop it directly outside the inn so the innkeeper can get a bit of a free payday. And back down into hell itself. Oops, some more gold. Yes, please. They are quite animated when these guys die. It's quite a big map, actually. So going up to the final, with the staircase, it's quite a big open room. Fingers crossed there's not a load of those lava balls just sitting there waiting to spit at me. There you go, some more gold pieces. Oh, don't want that flail. Although flails are pretty cool weapons, I'm not going to lie. If I'd use any weapon, although it's not the most effective, if I could use any weapon, medieval weapon, it would probably be a flail. Or some form of halberd. Halberds are cool. Go. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That's what I hear every time I swing my staff. I start talking about bonking and I almost get one shot again. So they're immune to fire. So maybe it's fire damage they're doing to me. If they're immune to it, they could very well do that damage. I don't know. I don't know enough about this game. Once again, I'll say I would do research, but I forget. Nice. Just got a weapon called Blade. Good. It's my favourite kind of weapons, that. Not had a quest in a while. Ooh, that was a bit close. Got an amulet there. That's cool. That was pretty close there. I was more fixated on what was dropping on the floor. It looked like a ring. It was actually an amulet. I was kind of fixated on that. Right, what's in here? Lots of these boys. And that's it. Oh, a great sword. That's great, that is. Looks more like a big katana. Looks cool. Got 75 strength. Jeez. I don't know what cauldrons do. Energy comes out at the cost of wisdom. Okay. Thanks? Question mark. Right, so the only place left is just this big room up here. Now to take the long way around. Or hopefully this, I can just turn down here on the right. And make my way to the exit. There's loads of weapon stuff in there. Weapon crates. Ah, so there's a big room down here. So if I just have to walk through... Okay, so it looks like I can't just go through. It looks like I've got to do something else in that big room. So we'll make our way to that big room. We are back in this, or just before this big room. It's very ominous. Hands of men may be guided by fate. Okay. So here's a stairway to town. And I'll take another scroll town portal. There's a steel tome back there. I'm going to see where this takes me, where this leads me. This stairway to town. If I can actually click it. Okay, so it's the chasm. It's the chasm that conveniently says down to hell. That could very well take me to hell. Alright, what's this steel tome say?
The armories of hell are home to the Warlord of Blood. In his wake lay the mutilated bodies of thousands. Angels and men alike have been cut down to fulfill his endless sacrifices to the Dark Ones, who scream for one thing: blood.
Ah, blood for the Blood God. Now, looks like it's opened up there, so I can now go back round and hopefully I fight blood for the Blood God. Hopefully this is a demon of corn. The Warhammer god, not corn as in the vegetable corn. That'd just be weird. So we are just at this, oh, okay, there were people in there. So I'll just walk away around. There he is. Warlord of Blood. Let's take out all these Steel Lords hopefully first. There we go, Warlord of Blood. Let's see how tough he is. I should. My staff should stun lock him. Oh, never mind. Doesn't really matter.
The reign of pain has ended.
The guy rhymed. The reign of pain. The reign of pain falls mainly on Spain. Weapons rack. Or short sword. So it looks like I might do a couple trips into town here just to buy and sell, or not really sell, but buy. No, not buy, to sell all this stuff I'm getting here. Because these will sell for a fair bit. They should do. I think that is my inventory full. It is my inventory full. So I'm going to do a couple trips back and forth just to sell all this. It'll be exactly 2 trips, I think. Hopefully this will give us some money. Maybe Griswold will have something new for us, but I'm not going to count on it.
What ails you, my friend?
Let's see if this guy's got anything new. Yeah, he's got more elixirs of dexterity, which is good. And a few more elixirs of strength. So I will be picking up my cash stack in a second.
My friend. Stay a while and listen.
Just identify everything. So that's good that it renewed. I don't know the circumstances of what renews his inventory. Sword, I can't use that. Can't use that. Can't use that. More magic, don't need magic. Can't use blades. So fine. Does that mean his inventory has changed? No, exact same inventory. Fine. I believe that's enough gold. Yes. So I'll go buy another. I know I'm going to use up my last town portal scroll. I've got my inventory, so just go buy another one.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Has she got anything special? So she's got runes. Fine. Would be so. Obviously, I just discounted that these vendors actually sell anything good. It was a bit annoying. I wish I knew about the healers selling all those extra potions. So I would have used them on the warrior, and I would have started buying them sooner. Because obviously, I've got all that cash stack just sat there on the floor, not really doing anything. And then let's grab this field plate. One more field mail, mail, and a longbow. I don't think I can make room for the longbow. Although I'm coming back here anyway, so I can just drop some potions. There we go. Then teleport back to town. Identify, sell, buy the last elixirs from the potion vendor.
Hello, my friend.
Identify items, thank you. And Griswold,
what can I do for you?
Sell this. So can't use that. Bow, not gonna use a bow. Ivory plate, no. Nope. No. Okay. Thank you for nothing there, Griswold. Alright, how much gold have I got? That's enough for the elixirs.
What ails you, my friend?
Alright, elixir of strength. Yes, please. Right, so every time I go and come back, he changes his inventory. Because originally there was a lot of elixirs of strength in his inventory. Now there isn't any.
My friend?
So that's interesting. Very interesting. It's good to know. Like, obviously next time I come back to this place, the next time I come back to town, I know that I can, he should keep changing his inventory, unlike Griswold, who is stubborn and doesn't change anything. But I'm going to drop my cash stack again, head back down into the depths of hell, and move on to floor 14, which is where my warrior died. Same floor the warrior died. Obviously, we're not going to see the warrior. That'd be a bit weird. So down to floor 14. Yeah, this looks more like it. I.e. more like hell. So we're going to end the episode here. If you made it, so what have we done? We essentially just continued to descend into hell. We killed the Warlord of Blood. Shame he wasn't a member of the Cornish. Cornish? That's a bit weird. I don't think he was English. No. Member of the Cornites, I should say, from 40k. He was just a normal guy in some armor. Yeah, so you've made it this far. Thank you much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and peace out.